So it's all about detecting toxic elements in different kinds of foodstuffs. So we are talking about, for example, arsenic in rice, we are talking about mercury in seafood and fish, we are talking about cadmium in juices and all that stuff. So there's a lot of toxic elements out there, and they can all go into our food by means of, for example, the soil that plants grow on. They can take that up, and then it's there. It's not only about determining the toxic elements, it's also about judging the bioavailability of certain elements. Because if you think of supplementing the diet of human beings, it's not just the same if you have one element in there, or if you do have it in there in the correct chemical form so that it's actually available for the organism to be handled in a way. What is of course of concern in the food safety market is the use of speciation analysis. For example, arsenic, there are different chemical forms that we know. Some of them are really, really toxic, like the inorganic arsenic, arsenic 3 and arsenic 5. But there are also other chemical forms where the arsenic is part of a bigger organic molecule. Arsenobutadiene is one of the examples. And if you look at the toxicity, it's actually less toxic than aspirin would be. You would definitely not consider aspirin to be a toxic compound. Of course, it makes a difference if your rice does actually contain inorganic arsenic or if it does contain any of the other species. And also seafood is a very good example. You can find really high levels of arsenic in there, but the arsenic is mainly found in the non-toxic arsenobutadiene species, so you can actually well live with it and consume the seafood without any safety concern. What we can offer as a solution for customers who are interested in speciation is, of course, within the Kutscher software, we do have a dedicated evaluation feature to actually calculate peak areas from chromatographic peaks and accurately quantify the results. So this is automatically built into the software. Second, we do also have a dedicated software plugin for the control of ion chromatography on HPLC instruments, the so-called Chromeleon plugin. So this hardware plugin allows you to control any Thermo Scientific Dionex IC or HPLC system and to seamlessly integrate it into your experimental setup. So you can actually control the system from within the Kutscher software. You can build the chromatographic method, and you have only one sample list to work with where you define all the samples and they are automatically worked up one after the other. In case that for some reason the plasma shuts down unexpectedly, the Chromeleon plugin also offers an emergency shutdown feature that avoids that your instrument is flooded and would lead to corrosion.